quickly. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Wembanyama. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start. Outside Lowry. Barrett for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Spurs working the ball around now, and that one's good. Champagny.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Barrett gets it to go.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
Pass to Biyombo. Here's Wembanyama. 11 points in the game, and it's blocked. Oh, look at that. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you guys.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. Taking a look at Detroit, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I feel like Toronto, they've held serve halfway through the season. Not much movement this go-round. I'm sure they're just fine being in the top 5. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy. He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Shed. Got a piece of it. Lowry looking around. Pass to SGA. For 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the tough 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 mates are from beyond the arc.
Poked away. It's stolen by Barrett. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Castle. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lowry from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Shed. An easy 2 points on the layup. Shed's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Toronto calls timeout. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't miss. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
I love the recognition, realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
And it's DeRozan missing. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Drills the three-pointer. Amu Kalashvili has got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's how you return the favor. Fox getting aggressive.
Knocks it loose. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
San Antonio calls timeout. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
And it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And quickly in for Curry. For San Antonio, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Stolen away. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Toronto trailing. And here's Leonard. He has 6. Barnes passes to DeRozan. Quickly kicks to Leonard. Leonard buries it over the defense.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Champagnie passes to Olenek. Here's Champagnie with the shot. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Toronto shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Tenacious play from Leonard. Even with the defender draped all over him, he's able to get that to go. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 26 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have.
And that's going to do.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
On the court for San Antonio, Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. And it's Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at power forward.
Over his career, Fox has increased his three-point attempts, gotten much more comfortable with his jump.
That bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 15 points.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the call. Yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just goes right over the top of the defender's arm. Wembanyama using most of his height. Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
It counts, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
And the Spurs making a change here. Cornette's checked in. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy who can plug in just about anywhere.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Barnes kicks to Barrett. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Biyombo. And that one drops. Biyombo's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And that one's good, Barnes.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him waste no time there, letting that one go.
6 feet out, and the Spurs scoring again.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Barnes outside. Right side Lowry. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lowry's got his second basket.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They get a hand on it. Johnson outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Typical selfless play from Johnson. A very team-oriented player.
Toronto calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Some changes for Toronto. Reese Jackson Davis is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeRozan comes in for Kyle Lowry. And quickly in for Gilgeous Alexander. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Hands it from downtown.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Inside, Barnes lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Harrison Barnes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
A 3 from Barnes. A rebound by Shed.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
And Antonio calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. On the wing, Barnes. Wasted no time on that one. Barnes has got 9 points.
And you really can't blame the D there. Barnes just effective at knocking down some really difficult shots.
Biombo finds Cornette. Pass to Shed. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Launches it from deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And some changes here for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Leonard comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Quickly. Here's Curry. Curry gets it done in the paint.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Spurs trail by 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Champagnie. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Curry outside. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just when it looks like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pinned 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Barnes out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that sends Stephon Castle to the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
There's the 3, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Champagnie, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Curry. It's deflected.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, that quickness from Fox will beat you if you're not careful. It's so tough staying in front of him.
Castle against Curry. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Lowry. Back to Curry. Over Castle. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And here's Leonard from 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Toronto. San Antonio also making a switch. Biombo's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team Everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you so much. SGA finds Lowry. Curry outside. Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The wide open look here for Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, look, Fox will get you back on your heels and then pull the string. Not much you can do to stop that shot.
Got that one up quick. Barnes has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Castle. And the shot goes down.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Right side Curry. And taken away by Johnson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Castle. Drains the wing trade. Castle's got 8 here in the quarter.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Toronto calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
And the Raptors with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Mr. Curry. Over Johnson. Curry puts it in with the defense right on him.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Fox, and the Spurs scoring again.
There is just nothing the D can do about that. Sometimes Fox is just downright unguarded.
Toronto calls timeout. It's time now to present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in.
A zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Fox with it. Headed now by Barnes. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
What intensity from Fox there. With his speed, it's easy for the defense to make the set.
Fox hits them both.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Outside Lowry. DeRozan for 3. That falls nicely that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night. San Antonio calls timeout.
Let's get up out of our seats.
Spurs trail by 8. Poke loose. SGA against Fox. Pass to Barnes. Back to SGA. Toronto working the ball around now for the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Count the basket.
What focus and balance from Fox. So elusive and strong on the take.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebound San Antonio.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Toronto leading by 6. Outside Lowry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3 from Barnes. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And not really the strength of his game, but Barnes making a statement there.
And Fox gets it to go.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
To the right side. Lowry for 3. And again, it's Toronto with the 3.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Raptors.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And here's the fast break. Here's Castle. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Assisted. A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
A play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Biyombo. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for Toronto,
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And stolen by Barnes. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
at the line for your Raptors.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Fox.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And that's in the gym range, Kevin. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Here's Champagnie. Knocks down the trifecta.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks.